Hey everyone, it's DKGM, and welcome back to another character review in Super Smash Bros. 2. Today, we are going to be taking a look at Sora. So, I am basically just going to be looking at every new character and characters I got a resprite first, with the exception of Sheik, but that's just because she's considered the best character in the game right now. But, yeah, that's basically what we're going to be doing, and then we'll be doing, just every other character, just important characters, and then characters you don't care about, because I don't know who wants me to review Pit, but I could eventually, and I will eventually, but this is how we'll be doing it for now. And we're going to be taking a look at Sora, because he is a very cool character, actually. So, I want to talk about his specials first, because they're very good, like Neutral B. It's just a good damage builder, like, at least at the beginning of the match. And that can help, like at the beginning of the match. Side B, you can do any direction you want, and it'll give you a different actual type of move. And they're also very helpful because it depends on how you want to like hurt your opponent, I guess, in a way that makes sense. Sora actually has a pretty good up B because it doesn't put you in special fall, so you can keep attacking. Which means, like, if you get sent off stage like this, you can up B and then side B. Side B will put you in special fall, but up B doesn't. So you'll usually just want to do up B and then side B, and you'll get a lot of range back up on stage. And I'm actually using, it's actually funny that I'm using World That Never Was, because it's actually a legal stage for tournaments. So this stage will, you can use this. And you can use strats that are for this stage only, so that can help. And you can see the little fire by his by the tag. That's because he can switch between fire, blizzard, and thunder. And thunder is obviously the best because you can do something like this. So yeah, that really helps too, because it does a lot of damage. It can kill, so you'll usually want to get like the fire and blizzard out of the way, and they're still good too. So blizzard's probably the worst though, but at least it'll give you a high chance of freezing. So that's a good thing too. One thing I will say, if you're like far down below the stage, you're probably not gonna make it back because you can't really angle side B very much. It's not very good at angling up and down, but just going straight horizontal, very good. Now Sora has like good throws too. Like down throw is especially good because it'll bounce you and your opponent, so maybe you'll be able to bounce onto another platform like you can on this stage, and that'll help you set up for extra combos if maybe your opponent's at a lower percentage, and that would be able to set up for more things. What else is there? Dash attack, that's alright. I think that they really nerfed it from his resprite. Dash attack's nothing to write home about. His down smash has actually got a lot of range and can do a lot of damage, so there's that. But Sora is really just okay. Well, before I keep talking, his aerials, they'll actually bounce you up a little bit. Like, yeah, they can actually. They're really good for doing combos off stage because you'll be bounced up a little bit, so you can drag your opponent off the stage. So that'll be able to set up for some more things with that too. I don't know, it applies to I think all his aerials actually. Let's see. I'm very good at this game, don't worry. Yeah, I know down air does it, neutral air does it, up air does it. I don't think back air or forward air? No. Oh, it does. Only back air doesn't bounce you up, so yeah, definitely a good strat for doing that too. So yeah, Sora is really good with specials and aerials, but his smash attacks and tilt attacks, I mean, they're just pretty average. Good combo dealers, and they can set up for the better moves Sora has. And before I move on, I actually want to summon the final smash because Sora has an amazing final smash, and I want to show it because they added it in the spring update, so it's a pretty good I just killed myself. It's a pretty good final smash. So you summon Donald and Goofy, and you just keep pressing the special button, and it does extra damage, and it actually lasts for a really long time. So it really just depends on how much you press it, and it killed at 0. Yeah, so if you just keep mashing that special button, hey, it's gonna do a lot, and it's a nice reference to Kingdom Hearts. And one last thing before we get into a battle, Sora does have a 0 to death. It's not true, but it is a 0 to death, and if your opponent doesn't know how to DI, then they're dead, because you can just do side B, the up version of it. Well, if there are no platforms. If you're on Final Destination, yep, it's gonna do good, but yeah, you just side B and hold. This is a very bad example. I'm sorry, I didn't. Let's try that. Yeah. You can just drag him off stage. I don't know what happened there. It's good. It can 0 to death. I swear, I've done it before. I literally did it in a video with Amster, so just know it can happen. So let's just get into a match now. So we're gonna go to the world that never was for this match, and I'm basically just gonna be using the good moves that I was saying in that Sora has. Actually, I forgot to mention that down tilt's actually not that bad of a move. It can really set up for a lot of different things for you to use. And fire, I think fire is a really good get off me type of move. It'll really help in those sort of situations. See, like Blizzard can freeze your opponent pretty nicely, actually. And side B, you're actually able to come in from a really long distance to like probably surprise your opponent. And I'm only doing bad because Zero Suit's actually pretty good, so yeah, I said pretty good. So I have Thunder on deck, and that will probably do good too, depending on where she goes. See, look at that. That's just insane. I do think the Sora Zero Suit matchup is probably pretty good in Sora's favor, but it's still very good to be able to have all these options, especially for Zero Suit too. This isn't a review about Zero Suit, but she is pretty good too. I'd say she's probably top 15 in this game. But yeah. See, it's easy to mix up Sora's side B, like which direction you want to go into. That can really catch off your opponents. You can surprise them with a thunder like that. So Sora just has a lot of surprise type moves that can just catch a lot of people off guard, because Sora does have like 4 side Bs, 3 down Bs. So he has a lot more moves than a lot of the cast does. So that can really help you in just a lot of situations. And a lot of people don't really use neutral B a whole ton, but in some situations it can be actually pretty good. Not a whole ton of situations, but they do exist. You can get your down B canceled if you get attacked out of it, but it'll still transition into the next one, so that can actually be beneficial in some ways. Sora was definitely not as good in the last update because he didn't have his Resprite, and his Resprite actually gave him different moves. They weren't all different moves, but they were still different moves, and he definitely wasn't as good, but this makes him easily maybe top 10? Top 15 or top 10, I think. But that is going to do it for this episode, guys. I hope you all enjoyed, and I want to make an announcement before I leave. I am actually going to start speedrunning Super Smash Bros. 2. It's not like you can't. It's kind of hard to speedrun a Smash Bros. Game because you mainly just do like classic mode or other modes. I'm going to be focusing on break the targets, and I'm going to start with level 1 obviously, and I'm going to do all characters. I did do a run a while back, but the recording was actually trash because like the video wouldn't scroll properly. I wouldn't say scroll, but like you couldn't see everything that was happening. So it was bad, and I wish I could have got my first run on camera, but it sucks that I didn't. But if you do want to see those speedruns, they will be up on DKGM-. I'm probably going to upload my first actual speedrun that I can upload when I do that, and then if I get like a really good like a really good PB, or if I get close to the world record, then I'll definitely upload that too. But I'm not gonna upload every single record, every single finished one, because it'd be a little bit too much and it's just crazy. I'm also not gonna live stream it because you know how Pokemon White 2 went, so that's definitely not gonna happen, and I'm sorry for that, but I hope you understand. But like I said, that's gonna be the end of the video. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video.